Another case, and the nurses here can appreciate this one, is one in which I was involved. We had a patient come in. She was actually an administrator from one of our other hospitals in Lexington. And she was a high-risk patient, pregnancy, and I had to perform a procedure. I had to cap her for a urine specimen. Later, it was about a week or so later, she actually went into premature labor and was admitted into her hospital. And she claimed that because of the procedure that I did, she went into premature labor. And so I had to go downstairs, you know, I mean, I'm just like out of school. I don't know what's going on. It's like, you gotta go down and talk to the administrator. And so I'm talking to all you people, and they said to me, don't talk to anybody. Okay, well, why not? They didn't say why. They just said, don't talk to anybody. So what do you think I did? First thing I did, went up 3 flights of stairs, found out the resident that was on call. I said, I can still remember this. Dottie, do you think that was you? Here's what's happening. Do you think that was me? She said, no, it wasn't you. But why? Why did they tell me not to talk to anybody? Why did you, as an administrator, tell me not to talk to anybody?
I want you to admit that you could possibly be liable, because that would be them.
You're tricked. They're afraid you're going to say something that they...
Here's what you need to tell anybody that comes into your office, and you need to make sure you have your lawyer there. Because the lawyer was in the room. And as an employee, your nurses are covered under the attorney-client privilege. Anything I say outside that room without me being there with you is not privileged. You know, and I never understood that. It's a really simple principle, but until somebody explains it to you, you really don't understand why. And so when you're in a room with one of your attorneys and you got a nurse in there, you know, that's done something, and you're thinking there's probably going to be a lawsuit, and the lawyer says, don't talk to anybody, you can say, and here's why. Because everything you say outside the presence of our attorney is privileged. And when you get deposed, when the other attorney starts asking you questions under oath, they're going to say, who'd you talk to? And Carol will say, well, I went to talk to the resident and I spilled my guts, you know. That's why. If somebody had explained that to me, I would have said, okay. But your immediate reaction, you know, and you even as administrators, I mean, there are times when somebody's going to call you into the lawyer's office and say, did you know this was happening? Did you know they weren't following procedure up on the floor? Did you know that the nurses were doing this? You say, no, I didn't know that. And what are you going to do? You're going to run upstairs to the 3rd floor and say, is it true? Are you guys really not doing this? And none of that's privileged. So you're in, you know, a class dealing with legal issues in healthcare. And I think that's a very important principle.